second round. Now things get interesting.
There are a limited number of single and package games available for upcoming Bulls games. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the ticket store to secure your tickets today. For years, Bulls Panic Day has been a part of Chicago history. That history continues at our next home game. The newest design to our collection, only available for a single one. Come and get yours. Don't miss any upcoming Bulls home games this season. Head to our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information on single game tickets and ticket packages. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Bulls are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Toronto Raptors. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, Barnes will play the 4. Mitchell out there with Gary Trent, and it's Armstrong in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Then there's Butler, then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Booker in at the point guard position. You look at Toronto, and you just wonder how exhausted they are at this stage, given how many games they've played in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a test of their endurance and their focus. I really look for their bench to play a big part in tonight's game if they're to win.
Now here's Trent. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Booker. Now here's Butler. Outside for Booker. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Here's Toronto with the ball. There's a screen. Barnes feeling it out a bit. To the inside, Armstrong. Second chance shot. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Vucevic. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Pass to Williams. Barrett against Butler. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Armstrong grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And there's Mitchell on the assist from Barnes.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Booker. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Williams. Left side LaVine. Butler against Barrett. Butler, good.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Here's Trent. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Zach LaVine, so crafty at getting himself to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you love to have a shooter like LaVine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
It's both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Trent. Outside Barrett. And no good, trying to use the glass. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Booker. Outside for LaVine. Outside, Williams. Now here's Butler. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Pass to Barrett. Outside for Mitchell. Will it go? It's rebounded by LaVine. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Booker, good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Mitchell, the pass to Barrett. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And Booker's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Williams finds Booker. Back to Williams. Levine passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Barrett. It's 2-on-1. The finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances whenever he can.
Chicago leading by 6. Now Booker. 9 points in the game. On the wing, Levine. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Levine's got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Booker surveying the D. Outside Levine. Down low. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that's a veteran move right there. Vucevic so good with that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Barnes. Trent on the wing. Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the basket is good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Raptors trail by 10. Mitchell, the pass to Armstrong. Back to Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Up top, Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Butler's got space. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Barrett's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Williams a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Pass to Williams. Outside for Levine. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's Armstrong. Back to Trent. From behind the arc. And Booker pulls it down.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Levine. Let's go with a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Barnes. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Nails the baby hook.
What an agile attack by Barnes. I mean, he really outworked the defense.
Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Mitchell, the pass to Trent. And the layup is good off the glass. Trent's got 5 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here's Booker. 9 points in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Levine. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Can't forget about Levine from deep.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down. Chicago has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to Butler. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Raptors trail by 13. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, easy breezy in their last game against the Hornets did some very solid work. He tallied 21 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Butler's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Trent goes in.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. No good on that one. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Stevens comes in for Williams. Who's Ellis is checked in for Butler. And it's Kobe White in for Levine. Good on the second one. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Smith with a screen on Trent. Booker, the pass to White. And here's Smith. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. Over Trent. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, just a great job by Barry. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one misses.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Chicago. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Hurdle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Trent. From outside the arc. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Booker against Trent. The kick out to White. Back to Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Booker's got 13.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Booker against Trent.
Booker. First personal foul.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
Two shots.
That free throw misses. Toronto making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Booker for three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 16. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls out in front, leading by 17. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Buzelis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Smith. And it's Booker in at the point. That's the five out there for the Bulls. Now here's Milton. Johnson inside. Pass to Dick. And there's a 3-second violation. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Paisley, he's checked in for Milton.
Number 21, Darius Paisley.
Chicago leading by 19. Booker with a screen on Johnson. Butler passes to Booker. Here's Buzelis. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Trent. Outside Johnson. Trent against Booker. Trent right side. 2 points. That one goes. Trent's got 11 points.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to White. Left side Butler. Johnson with the defensive effort. Raptors trail by 17. Now Pirtle, covered by Smith. Here's Trent. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Dick. No points so far.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Smith. The three. It's rebounded by Dick. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Trent outside. From downtown. Can't sink it. Fourth miss out of 9 attempts.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Buzelis. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Smith. Over Pirtle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Jalen Smith. Shooting 1.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Trent's got 15.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Smith. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Outside for Booker. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Trent following the bucket by the Bulls. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Trent's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Baisley. Raptors trail by 17. Outside Dick. Now Trent. Back to Dick. For 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Chicago leading by 15. Here's Booker. Smith with a screen on Trent. Booker. Pass to Smith. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Dick. Baisley, right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Toronto, Darius Baisley. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bulls leading by 16. And Levine, throw it down.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
The Raptors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Robinson passes to Barnes. Outside Dick. There's a screen beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Levine passes to Williams. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Raptors trail by 18. Barnes in the post, covered by Vucevic. Barnes, it's good.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Levine surveys the D. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. Releases. Williams misses. Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Paisley with the ball. Williams defending. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Butler. Booker finds Butler. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Butler's got 14.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 18. Pass to Armstrong. Outside Robinson. Barnes with it. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Here's Booker. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Barnes. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. The Bulls have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass. 18 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Robinson. There's the drive. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 15. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. a switch here. White's checked in. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Outside Barnes. And there's the screen. Count that one. Barnes has got 9 points.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Back to Levine. Takes the three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Chicago leading by 16. Booker with it. He's got 18. On the take. Pass to Williams. Here's Levine.
Oh! Wow! Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Raptors trail by 18. Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. Trent with it. Back to Barnes. Clock is at 3. Lets the three fly. Chicago with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Booker finds Levine. Booker with a screen on Barrett. Levine way outside. Outside for Booker. Back to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Levine's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Trent outside. Pass to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Lets it fly. And it's Toronto with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Booker. He's got 18. Vucevic in the post. White on the wing. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Toronto. Armstrong's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Barnes. Pass to Armstrong. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Toronto. Armstrong. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Now here's Booker. He's got 18. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Williams with the screen. Booker, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Williams against Barnes. Over Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Chicago ahead, up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Chicago Bulls.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Ernie.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those it's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And it's Butler with the ball for Chicago. They have a 19-point lead. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. There it is, the three. Barnes will play the four. Gary Trent is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Armstrong in at the five. Now Mitchell. Trent outside. They set the pick. Pass to Armstrong. LaVine with a steal. Butler on the wing. Outside for Booker. Williams a screen on Trent. Shoots from the elbow. Booker can't get it to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Bulls leading by 21. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. LaVine finds Booker. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. Booker's got 23 points.
Well, LaVine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
Pass to Armstrong. Trent outside. Here's Barnes. Williams defending.
And such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Barnes. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Booker with a screen on Barrett. Here's Butler. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Armstrong passes to Mitchell. Outside Barrett. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic is...
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Booker, the pass to Vucevic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Toronto shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Barnes, outside Barrett. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Barrett's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Outside Butler, pass to Vucevic. No good on the 3. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Bulls leading by 22. Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Booker against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so here is Chicago. Toronto making their last shot. Butler, good.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Here's Barnes. Chicago grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the shot goes down. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Barnes. 17 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And Booker's got the ball here for Chicago. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Williams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And he makes a first. And Williams drops them both. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Barnes. Pass to Armstrong. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Armstrong. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Booker, the pass to Vucevic. Armstrong grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Jimmy Butler on top. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Kobe White, he's checked in for Williams. And he can't hit the second. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. White for 3. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 5 points.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Barnes passes to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. White for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Barnes. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Trent against White. Mitchell, the pass to Armstrong. And again, Toronto, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
White finds Levine. They set the screen. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Armstrong. Chicago with a rebound. Inside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots from 12, and the shot goes. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Booker against Mitchell. The kick out to White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
No good there. 8 for 13 now. And the Bulls shooting at a very efficient 67%. Yep, that one's good. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound Toronto. Armstrong's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Levine passes to Booker. Outside Butler. Charity stripe shot. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Trent outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Barrett's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Booker against Mitchell. On the wing, Levine. Booker with a screen on Barrett. Knocks down the triple. Levine's got 26.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Here's Butler. Picked by Vucevic. Butler passes to Booker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Toronto shooting 41% since halftime. Trent for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. 1:43 left in the third quarter.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Barrett passes to Armstrong. Over Butler. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Right side, Levine. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. White can't hit. Well, the Raptors shooting pretty well at 45%. White against Barrett. Back to Barnes. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Mitchell. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The Bulls shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Here's Booker. Armstrong grabs the miss. Armstrong's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Barnes. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Pass to Vucevic. And no good. Vucevic has gone just 2 of 8 from the field. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Armstrong. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Armstrong's got 6 points.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
And here's Booker. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bulls out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
He's done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving. Extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity. Good ball movement, good body movement. Just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of the evening.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And so here is Toronto. Hurdle, the pass to Dick. Uses the glass on the layup.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Booker against Robinson. Outside Booker, unloads from 13, and he gets it to go. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Robinson. Inside. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Here's Pirtle. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Robinson. Pass to Baisley. Outside Dick. Fires from deep. The shot no good. The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. And here's Pirtle. Back to Robinson. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. Lets it go from deep. Another possession, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Dick, the pass to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Back to Johnson. Now Robinson. Beasley outside. Fires the three. And it's Chicago with a board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
They get it again. White looking it over. Down low. Goes back up. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Robinson passes to Pirtle. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him now.
Here's Booker. Smith outside. Here's Buzelis. Again, the Bulls score.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And a big finish by Robinson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Robinson. Throws it up high. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Booker. Rebound, Toronto.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Beasley. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. And another dime for him.
This is the best someone can run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. Dick with it. To the inside. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Almost converts despite the contact.
For Chicago, Terry taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And he sinks the second. And so here is Toronto. Trent outside. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Chicago with a rebound. Booker's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Here's Booker. Pass to Smith. 4-3. And again, another assist.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feat is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
White can't hit. The Raptors have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Barnes got it. Barnes has got 11 in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Booker has got the ball here for Chicago. 3-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to Barrett. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Zealous. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. Shooting 1.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Well, Chicago's shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Booker, the pass to Smith, and another dime for him.
And he's now tied for the third most single-game assist in postseason history.
Man, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, a master class in playmaking. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Booker. From 15 feet away. Launches a three. Toronto grabs the miss. Armstrong's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Trent on the wing. That shot, no good. And it's the Bulls' ball. Terry, the pass to Booker. The kick out to White. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Booker's got 37.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Trent for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him.
Yet another assist.
And he just continues to serve up dimes with pinpoint precision.
His assist total now tying the record for a playoff game. What an amazing performance.
And think about this. He now sits alongside Magic and Stockton. Hall of Fame company.
Anderson's checked in for Chicago.
17th. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 1, Kyle Anderson.
White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. The 3, Barrett. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
White for 3. Another possession, another assist.
We have just witnessed history, folks. The all-time playoff record for assists shattered.
Oh, he's been in complete command, right? Orchestrating their offense to perfection.
And to break a record that has stood for decades, held by 2 of the greats of the game, John Stockton and Magic Johnson. What an incredible feat.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Ellis is checked in for Anderson.
Number 14, Modest Buzelis.
Here's Armstrong. The three from Barnes. Gets the three to fall. Barnes has got 30.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Booker, the pass to Smith. Booker against Mitchell. Fades back. Booker no good.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Terry. Off target with the three. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Back to Barnes. Lets it go from the wing. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, there's the alley!
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Easy Breezy.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Outside Barnes. Here's Armstrong. The three-pointer off the mark. So it's Chicago now. Outside Booker. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 40 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Up top, Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Smith. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA